The Texas Rangers wake up this morning in first place after getting kind of beat up in Houston. 4-game set in Detroit, bunch of day games. Let's talk about it all next here on the Texas Rangers Clubhouse. Hey there, my name is Jeff Bates. This is the Texas Clubhouse where we talk about baseball. Lots of Texas Rangers on here and really everything else baseball, but heavy Texas Rangers. And they are in first place. Now listen, if you go on Twitter, Rangers Twitter, you would think that the house is on fire. The Rangers, without their three of their best pitchers, without Josh Young, 10% into the season, we are still in first place. Houston is still reeling and we're fine. We're fine. There's some bad ahead. What's happened already? 8-8, I think. What? 10% of the season is up, and we're at 500. Everyone who knows anything has been saying, get through April, May, even June, and be in striking distance, and the Rangers will have a real shot this year. It seems, and I've heard Jared Sandler say this a lot, and I'm going to parrot what he said on multiple occasions that I've heard. So, and I'm sure he said it more than just what I've been listening. We got a lot of new fans, right? You win a World Series, and that's one of the good things is a whole bunch of new people come in. And don't be one of those people, and I'm trying hard not to be, don't be one of those people who's mad at all the new fans, because all those new fans bring in money, right? Don't be mad at the new energy transfer. That's more money, which, you know what? We got Marcus Semien and Corey Seager and Jacob deGrom and John Gray and Andrew Haney, and we got to sign those guys because we have a big, beautiful billion-dollar stadium with air conditioning and money coming in. And we lost the local regional sports network. So let's be happy when more money comes in, right? So when they sell more uniforms and more seats and more dollar hot dogs and more beers at the ballpark, that's a good thing. I'm not one to cry when prices go up because I want Marcus Semien to be on my team. Just saying, PSA from me to you. But that brings with it newbies. And that's a good thing, okay? I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to anybody else. Newbies sometimes kind of dumb. Was that my outside voice? Just because you won a World Series last year and you noticed in October how good the Rangers were, doesn't mean they're going to go 82-0 like the Chicago Bulls, right? This is not Michael Jordan era NBA. This is baseball. The great Tommy Lasorda, and if you hate him, tough. The great Tommy Lasorda once said, and I repeat it a lot, every team wins 54 games. Every team loses 54 games. It's the other 54, that last third of 54, that makes the winners and the losers. It separates the playoff teams and the World Series winner from the Oakland A's. And you're not going to win every game, and you're not going to be healthy the whole time. And our third baseman is out. deGrom is out. Maile is out. Lorenzen hasn't even pitched for us. There's all these reasons to go. Max hasn't pitched yet. Let's just stay alive. We're in first place. I get it. We're not playing great, but we're in first place. So shut up, all right? Let's get to it. Not playing great, like I said, but we've got some interesting news. This series actually scares me. 4-game set up in Detroit. Do you really want to go up to Detroit in April? No, you really don't. It's cold up there. And why do you even put a freaking roof on your stadium, okay? Anyway, Monday, today, 5:40 Central Time. Michael Lorenzen, former Tiger. I love this signing. I had been calling for a Lorenzen, a Bauer. I know you want to hate me because I wanted Trevor Bauer. I don't really care. Michael Lorenzen, Bauer. There's 4 or 5. Ryu before he signed in Korea. There was 4 or 5 guys. I'm like, these are good starters. Let's go get one. And I looked like we weren't going to get one. And bam, CY comes in after he tells everybody, no, we're not going to get one. And he goes and gets one. Michael Lorenzen threw a no-hitter last year. Michael Lorenzen went to the All-Star game last year. Michael Lorenzen had a great run, and then Michael Lorenzen had a little rough time right at the end after his no-hitter. He has spoken to it. He didn't like what they were doing with him pitching, or what he was doing at least, pitching in between starts. He's not doing that this year. I have high hopes for Michael Lorenzen. I've been a Michael Lorenzen fan before he was a Ranger. I've been a Michael Lorenzen fan for a while. I love baseball. I don't just watch one team. Michael Lorenzen has been on my radar for quite some time. First of all, the dude could hit, all right? He could DH for us. Love him. Grew up an Angels fan. I'm just a fan of the guy, and boom, he's ours. He's, again, one of those guys I really, really wanted. He's pitching today for us against Reese Olson. This is the game that is most winnable for us, as you'll see as I talk about the pitching matchups. We got to win today. We have to win today. If we were only to win one game of the series, this will be the one that I would say we're going to win. We're going to probably be the favorites today, and I don't think we'll be the favorites for any of the games against Detroit, which is rough to say. We got to get this one. Lorenzen 540 versus Reese Olson. Reese Olson is gettable. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all 12:10 our time games. 1:10 Eastern time, 12:10 our time. Why? It's in Detroit. You don't play night games in April in Detroit very often. If you do, you got to have your parka. So it looks like the weather's going to be good from what I've seen or what I heard people saying. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all 12-10. Here's our starter for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's the same guy. TBD. To be determined. We don't even have people scheduled for these 3 games. Wednesday, we might get Jack Leiter. Okay? Really, Leiter or Urena Tuesday? Well, Leiter or Urena Wednesday. Who? Thursday? I don't even know. So we in heap big trouble right now. Let's look at who they've got going. Olsen, I already mentioned, is going today. Tuesday, 12-10, it's Casey Mize. Now, Casey Mize was the first overall draft pick a few years ago. Casey Mize is a big prospect. Could be Leiter versus Mize. Could be Leiter's first start, early first round pick versus Mize. That would be interesting. Wednesday, Tarek Skubal. He's really good versus TBD. That also might be the Leiter day. I actually think Wednesday is the most likely day to be the Leiter day. If I have that correct, it's his regular day. He did pitch pretty well the other day. I think he had multiple digit strikeouts. He did give up 3 home runs. I think they were all 3 solo home runs in his last start. I hope I have that right, but he's striking out people like crazy. I really like to see what we've got in Leiter. Is he a starter? I think so. People are calling him for him to be in the bullpen. I don't think the ship has sailed on that. I think he's still going to be a 2 or a 3 starter in Major League Baseball. We'll see. But whatever. All of this to say Jack Leiter might get his first start. And then, so again, Lorenzen Olsen today, TBD versus Mize Tuesday, TBD versus Skubal Wednesday. I think that's the Leiter day. And then Thursday, TBD versus Kenta Maeda, who I really, really like. He was a Dodger. He was a Twin. Now he's a Tiger. So Olsen, Mize, Skubal, and Maeda for them. Lorenzen, TBD, TBD, TBD for us. Some quick thoughts on the Houston series before we put that to bed. Altuve's really good. I really don't like him, but he's really good. 6 home runs off of Big Game Nate. Yeah, that's not good. Alvarez, he's great. I don't hate him, but I don't like him when he comes up against my team. Tucker, oh, that guy's annoying. What a blast he hit. I really, really, really don't like that guy. Their manager, I'm not a fan. Sounds like a whiny word that I won't use here. And Angel Hernandez, okay, he's not an Astro, but he might as well be. What the heck? Wyatt Langford's a saint. I would have probably flipped out, and I'm not the kind of guy who flips out. At least I didn't back in 100 years ago when they let me play. Angel Hernandez, it's on my Twitter. You can't put it on YouTube because of copyright. You can go to my Twitter. You can search up through my timeline if you want to see it. The Angel Hernandez 3-pitch sequence to Wyatt Langford is the most ridiculous umpiring I've ever seen. Yuri Rodriguez. Boy, he had a great spring, man. He has thrown the ball hard. He looked really good. If I were a betting man, and I might be, I would say you're not going to see him as a Ranger anymore. I don't know how he gets back. He looked bad. He looked bad. I don't know what to tell you. Evan Grant is going to have an event. Actually, first of all, let's look at this tweet. Evan Grant tweeted this out, and I found that interesting. In the first 16 games of the season, the Rangers have debuted first-round draft picks 4 times. 4 times. Wynn, Wenzel, Foscue, and Langford all have had their Major League debut in the first 16 games of the Rangers season. That's interesting. And then we got more about Evan Grant, but we'll save that for a minute. Cody Bradford went to the IL. It's probably not as bad. It's not an arm thing. It's a back thing. They brought up Cole Winn for his spot. The Rangers are in like a 17 games in 17 days stretch, which is stupid scheduling if you ask me. And it's rough. It's rough early. It's going to hurt. We just had our bullpen's been pitching like crazy. They couldn't have Bradford miss a start and keep him on the roster. So he probably would be ready before the end of the 15 days is what, I don't know. Jared Sandler maybe? Somebody said that I read or heard, whatever. But they had to bring up Cole Winn because they needed an arm. Cole Winn was maybe going to get, it doesn't matter. Bradford will be back, and it shouldn't be a big deal, but it's a back, not an arm. That's what I wanted to say. Josh Smith, holy cow. Josh Smith out of nowhere. I really thought Josh Smith might not make the team. I really thought there were some free agents out there who could play first and third. Justin Turner was the first name I was looking at, but there were some other guys out there that I was hoping they might bring in and take Josh Smith's spot. Boy, I'm glad I was wrong there. Josh Smith, that glove is elite. He can play Major League shortstop with anybody. He can play third base with anybody. He can play second base. He's been playing the outfield. He is an elite glove. Love that arm. He's got a gun for an arm. But the bat's been the thing. Well, the bat ain't the thing now. My gosh, he's hitting 5 in this order. So I'm ecstatic for Josh Smith. He seems like a really nice guy. I'm a fan of the guy. I want him to do good. So this is really nice. All right, back to Evan Grant. Evan Grant is going to be serving out burgers. Check out this tweet. You can go on Wednesday. Now it's a day game, right? 12:10 start for us. Day game out in Dallas. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I've got actual work to do, but I might try to sneak out there. But regardless, you want a burger? You want Evan Grant to spill it on you? Here's your chance to get burger juice from Evan. Lucky you. And also Bruce Bochy. Do you watch the Masters? Did you? Did you? Boy, what a beautiful setting that is. Bruce Bochy apparently picked Scotty Scheffler. Scotty Scheffler, I think he's a DFW guy, isn't he? Yeah, he is. DFW guy. Wins his second green jacket at the Masters in 3 years. Seems like a nice guy. All the interviews make him look like a good guy. My point here is Bruce Bochy, according to Kennedy Landry, here's the tweet, picked him to win it. So Bochy knows baseball and golf. That's it. 4-game set in Detroit. We really need to get on track here. What do we got? Atlanta after that. We'll talk about that then. Let's get a win today, and let's see how TBD is. TBD good? Because we're going to see TBD pitching on the hill Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. TBD. I'm a fan of Jack Leiter. I hope he gets his first start. It makes sense. It's a good time to give it a try. I don't know. Go Jack. I got nothing else. Go Rangers. Have the best day ever. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Boy, this was a long one. I didn't expect this video to be that long. Thanks for staying all the way to the end. I mean, I know you did because you can hear me talking right now. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm guessing you have if you stayed all the way to the end. I appreciate you. I love my Rangers, and I love you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. As always, go Rangers.